What's up guys, HJ here, and today I'm going to be bringing you my review on the Sennheiser U320 headset, which I'm currently using right now to do this review, and I also used in my Company of Heroes 2 review. If you haven't checked that out, I highly recommend you go see it. It's my first review for a computer game, and yeah, getting into this review, we're going to start off by talking just primarily about the headset, what it's about. The U320 headset is a headset that's built primarily for gaming, and it works on the Xbox 360, the PS3, Mac, and PC. So it works on pretty much everything that you need it to. I really don't see too many Wii users that have headsets, and I don't see why they'd want them. I don't know if they make them for Nintendo Wii's. Doesn't really matter. It's irrelevant to this. And one of the things that I really like about this headset is that it has a 7.1 surround sound system built into it. So that's the kind of sound that you can expect coming out of it. Now, first of all, I'm going to go over the design of the headset, what I like about it, what I dislike about it. So, to get right into it, the first thing that I really liked about this headset when I opened the packaging and saw it was it has a great color scheme. It's got a glossy black coat that you can see on it in the picture that you will be looking at right now, with a hint of light blue highlights around the outside of the ear cups, and I really think that the colors really complement each other, and it just makes for what is a really decent looking headset rather than some of the really ugly ones that you can get. It has a unique design. In my opinion, I haven't seen this before. I think it's something that Sennheiser do with their headsets, but the headrest is positioned to the front of the ear cups rather than in the middle. I just haven't seen that done before. But the way that they implement it, I'll get onto it later with the comfortability factor that I'll be talking about later. But I think it really adds to how comfortable the headset is overall, and I really don't see why more companies don't try and experiment with that. It's just something that I've noticed and something that I think should be done more. One of the things I disliked about the design of the headset was the fact that it has an extremely long cord. It is absolutely huge. I don't know how long it is in terms of meters and centimeters, but this thing just resting on my computer desk now is wrapped up into about 20 different loops, and they're all a decent size each. So that's one of the major downsides about it, is that you will not be able to keep a certain amount of tidiness with this headset just sitting on your desk. Um, Another thing that they've done with this headset is they have implemented, or basically just put onto it, an external control module which allows the customization of the audio and your chat volume, as well as bass and tone of the headset. Basically, um, allows you a full customizable headset in terms of sound design, what you want to be hearing out of the headset. Moving on to how comfortable the headset is, it actually is a really comfortable headset. It may not seem like it from the design that you're seeing in the picture that I've got showing to you right now, but the padding on the sides of it really, I guess, make it an easier fit on your head. It sits there, and after a while you'll hardly even notice it. And the thing is that the headset is really light. That's another reason why it is relatively comfortable. However, I wouldn't recommend it for more than an hour or two at a time, because the ear cups can sometimes just feel like they're squeezing your ears, and that's where you can get some kind of uncomfortable feelings when using the headset. Now, I'm going to be moving on to the performance of the headset. Basically, the headset has a 7.1 surround sound system that I mentioned earlier, which puts you right into the action of whatever you're playing or watching or whatever. And it has a really excellent amplification of sounds, which allows you to hear footsteps very clearly in FPS games, which, as most of you would know, it allows you to hear the enemy a lot better and gives you a bit of an edge in multiplayer. Some people may call it cheating. I call it get the hell over it. But at the same time, it balances that with the capability to handle the sounds of explosions at close range without distorting the sound at all, which is something that I found really unique about this. One of the problems I had with my Turtle Beach Z6A headset was that whenever an explosive device went off near me on a video game, the sound sometimes became really distorted because I guess it was just too much for the headset to handle. And it's something that I've noticed about this. It's a really clear sound quality that I haven't heard before. It's definitely up there with um, probably the best headsets on the market. I haven't exactly tested them, but oh well. I just think that this is a really good quality headset for what it's worth. It also allows sounds from the environment in games such as Crysis 3 and Skyrim, which were two of the games that I tested this out on, to play a much larger part in your gaming experience. It brings in the sounds of the open environment around you, and it just makes for a much more in-depth experience, something that you'll enjoy a lot more. One of the things that this headset's also good for is watching movies or listening to music through your computer, and they are noticeably better than the Beats speakers that I have built into my computer. I do notice a difference when I have my headset on as opposed to when the speakers are just playing by themselves. They are much better. In conclusion, basically, the U320 has a solid design besides the lengthy cable, but if you can get past that, it's a fairly solid design. Very sturdy, something that I don't think will break too easily, and has the performance that I honestly think could match the top headsets on the market, which is really good considering it only has a price tag of $180. And I know that may seem like a lot to Americans and stuff, but in Australia, that's pretty much the standard price for a decent headset. And I really recommend this to anybody who is on the market for a headset that is multi-platform. Overall, guys, I'm going to give the U320 an 8.5 out of 10. Would have been a 9 if it wasn't for the lengthy cable, but other than that, guys, my name is HaidesJ. More reviews going to be coming in the future. I'm sorry once again about just having the picture in the background. I will come more prepared for my next review, but until next time, goodbye.